Yeah, I can see how this song is a beat. This is a good song. Okay, if I can do that, then like anybody can do the dance, basically. 안녕하세요 여러분, Tony입니다. Hello everyone, it's Tony. So, as per request by the people above here, I will be reacting today to Stray Kids' both My Pace music video as well as Miroh's music video. I'll be doing My Pace first since My Pace was an older song, so it'll be nice to see progression in their music up until Miroh being one of their newer songs before the mixtape that I have actually reacted to. They released a mixtape and I have reacted to already. You can check my videos if you want to check that out. Been recently getting into Stray Kids. They're a cool group. Nice beat. They, like, from what I've learned from you guys, is that they do their own production. They have basically they kind of have free reign when it comes to their concept and everything. So it's really neat to see how JYP is kind of like pushing the boundaries for groups in general. I'm pretty excited to hear what both My Pace and Miroh, because I know that they have done really well upon their releases in like the music charts and in just general music shows. So yeah, let's get into it. 준비, ready? 시작! Okay, so as mentioned, we'll be doing with My Pace first, and then we'll be doing Miroh after. So let's get into My Pace, starting now. Is it zombies? It's a zombie apocalypse. Yo, everybody uses this title from JYP. Stray Kids, ITZY, they all use the same title. I'm actually afraid right now. Like, especially with the current... Okay, and then it turns into... Okay, are they being chased by zombies? He's got... The voice he kind of has is kind of like G-Dragon when he's like really raspy. Like when G-Dragon is like speaking kind of English in his rap. Oh. Yo, you get the rap right at the beginning. That's an interesting distribution. Usually don't... Yeah, usually have the vocals. So this song... Is that choreography? That choreography kind of looks like BTS's Dope. Like, is that a Gucci? No, that's not a Gucci. Oh, maybe it's Gucci. Usually you have the vocals first, so it's interesting that they started with the rap. But it makes sense because this heart's like kind of like really... It's surprising. Actually, the chorus is actually less hard hitting than the intro. The intro was super hard hitting, which is kind of why probably they had the rap. This part. Okay, I guess... Okay, so I'm confused. Is this a post-chorus? Or is this the whole chorus? Okay, I guess that's the whole chorus is super long then. Yeah, I can see how this song is a beat. This is a good song. I like these effects though. These are cool. I've never seen this effect, this transition. I like the transition. I mean, like, I like the idea of having like vocals, because there's a lot of rap and it's, even though it doesn't sound angry, you have that and it really makes it sound more like youthful, because it sounds kind of like dark, and but then you have this to brighten everything up. Because this is still a very young group, let's be honest, like, especially at the time. I have a feeling there's... Oh, that deep voice. Okay, this is their solo time. Okay, solo time. Okay, visual time. Okay. Did he just lick his lip? Did he like lick his lip really quickly? The cheeky little... Are they all licking their lips cheekily? Alright. I think this is the same title as Big Bang too, for Bang Bang Bang. This song is a beat though. I like how they say stay in my lane, but then they're all like converging like this in the run. Wow. Is it over? Stray Kids, My Pace. Stray Kids, My Pace. Wow, this being one of their earlier songs, like I can really see how you kind of like get a following from this. Super catchy song, very like vibrant, very jovial in the sound, just very in your face, very easy to follow. The whole entire concept is nice, just very fun aesthetics. Composition of the song is very interesting. You have the rap opening at the beginning. In my opinion, it actually really works in this case, because you want it to be hard-hitting opening, because you're opening with basically your chorus, which in itself is interesting because you're opening kind of like half of the chorus and not the full chorus. That kind of confused me, because when I came to the actual first time listening to the chorus, I thought it was a new chorus, but then you have the na 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 come after. So I guess that entire portion's chorus. You open up with that, and it's very just hard hitting in your face, and it's very catchy already. And then it like grabs you in and makes you want to listen to the rest of the song. In terms of progression, from seeing this to what is it, Levanter and then Double Knot, the styles of music are super different, and I'm curious now as to see what Miro has in store. But yeah, let's get into Miro now. Okay, let's start Miro now. Am I watching an ad? Okay. Do I have the right video? I don't think I propaganda? Did they hijack my video? What's happening? I'm so confused. This is like a Batman scene, like the third Batman movie. Where they're like, are they revolting? What? Okay. What? Across the mountain, across the... Okay. Okay. That was a very, like, deep... He has a very deep voice. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like this beat. Oh, I like this beat. In a way, the aesthetics make it, like the background, the fact that it's like heavily like CGI, it's very evident, makes it feel younger and like more jovial. I don't know, like I'll talk about that after, but it's interesting. Oh, that beat! Oh, tired. Kids. Okay, this is where they get their Stray Kids Who thing from, bro. I think. Oh, this song is good. Okay, if I can do that, then like anybody can do the dance, basically. Oh, that's where I've seen that dance many times. I never knew where it came from. Okay, now I know where it comes from. Okay, so they just won the revolt. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this song yet. This portion, maybe the wall is a bit louder than the voice. I would reduce the wall's volume so you can hear the voices easier. Like, I get the idea, it's just that maybe reduce the volume so you can hear the voices better. I love the transitions, like boom, and then it's like transit, and then the booms transition to roars. Who? Man, these guys make beat bop after bop. It's insane. These transitions are so interesting. All these masks are like, if you watch The Purge, it's kind of like those type of masks. I really have to discuss about this like background setting though. It's very interesting. Stray Kids. Stray Kids everywhere, all around the world. You make the Stray Kids stay. Okay. So quickly before I forget, the concept I wanted to speak about for the background, the backdrop setting at least. From what I've noticed from both videos, I find that they make the background seem overly kind of fake, especially given in Miro. It's very evident that there's a lot of like plastic kind of like props in the making, and then they also have like a lot of like either backdrops or just a lot of like green screen, and it kind of reminds me of like when you watch say like Power Rangers or something like that, the old school Japanese ones. It looks a lot like that, and I think that in this sense it actually helps the concept a little bit, even though they're like, it looks like a very mature type of song in like how they present themselves. It kind of adds a bit more youthfulness, I think, in their video, and it gives it a bit more playfulness. They're both of these songs so far, it's very playful in like style, and playful in just the lyrics alone, and just I think that having this style of concept both makes them unique and also makes it so that it kind of differentiates them. I like the idea. It's very unique, and you don't really see this because usually people go for high production and like high visual appeal, whereas they clearly went for high production here, but they made the effort to kind of make it look very different. In terms of the songs, like Miro in particular, Miro is really nice, really I would say Miro is very like, it's kind of similar in the same vein of My Pace, very like kind of like very beat, very poppy, very in your face, trying to like group, kind of like a group kind of dance type of thing. A bit softer, a bit different in its composition, less like hard hitting like in your face rap, but I think also still kind of like an anthem in a way. In terms of songs, what I like, which one do I prefer over the other? That's very difficult to say because again, they're kind of very similar to me. Personally, I would probably, oh, it's actually very difficult to see. I don't know. I really don't have a preference. I quite like both. I would have to listen to them a few more times. But I think at this point, if I were to listen to one and I have a feeling which one I wouldn't get tired of listening to, I would probably pick Miro, purely because I feel like My Pace, the aggressive nature of it and like how hard hitting it is, I feel like at some point it would be too much throughout the day, like especially during late evenings when you want to listen to something a bit calmer. I feel like this, like Miro, is more like an anytime vibe song, whereas like My Pace, you kind of have to listen to it like midday, during the day type of thing. But that's just my personal opinion. Let me know if you guys have a different opinion on that. I like how you see like, even though these songs are like what, like maybe a year or so apart, you can see a progression in their music. I would say like My Pace is like maybe their beta version of the song, and then Miro is probably like their completed version of the song. It takes parts from My Pace that were very successful, but then also builds upon them and adds a bit uniqueness and changes, modifications to the song, which in my opinion actually make them sound better. And the fact that Miro is a bit like softer sounding, I think that just shows a bit more maturity and progression in their music, because you don't have to be so loud and so like hard hitting just to capture somebody's attention. Both are great songs, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to what Stray Kids comes up with next. And with that, guys, thank you for watching. 감사합니다. And until next time, 안녕히 계세요.